just place your hands on the back just to establish contact. You've already done that at the beginning, but I think it's good just to go back. Okay, you're going to unveil back, make sure this one's out of the way, and then you're going to tuck the towel into the trousers or the pants and just expose the top part of the glutes. Okay, and then I'm going to try and keep in contact while I apply the oil. Okay, scrape the sides so you don't spill any oil, and try not to. Warm it up in your hands first. Slightly cold hands. Okay, apply the oil. If you feel like you don't have enough oil, then just go back, apply some more. You don't want too much, you don't want to be too slippy. Okay, first one, effleurage. Hands either side of the spine, flat hands working up, right up to the occipital, over the shoulders, glide down the sides. Remember to use your knees, lunge. The effleurage at the beginning, they're going to get stronger as you go. So the third one, stronger still. Okay, you're then going to do picking up and squeezing, and you're going to work in an anti-clockwise direction. So you're going to pick up and squeeze. You're going to go gently over the ribs, stronger into the trapezius. One hand on the neck. Onto the other side. Turn your hands around, return back to the lower back, stronger into the hip. Okay, and then you're going to do palmar kneading. Okay, so palmar kneading, same direction, gentle again over the ribs, stronger into the trapezius. Then you're going to swap hands. With this hand always support, don't just have it kind of hanging around, support the back. Glide down over the ribs and then stronger again into that hip. Okay, you're then going to do figure of 8 effleurage over the sacrum. Okay, so one hand on top of the other. You're going to work around.
What number are you on?
Sorry, have I gone to
4?
Yeah, number 4. Number 4. Yeah?
Neck stretch.
No. Number 4.
Oh God, I've got it. It's alright, it's me.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So, hands centre, pull, turn your hands around and return. Okay, so pull up. Okay, so that's your figure of 8 effleurage. Do it once more. Okay. Then you want to do kneading of the lower back and glutes. Okay, so you can use a variety of kneading methods. You can use your thumbs. You can use your fingers, reinforced. You can also work the glutes. Pressure okay for you?
Yeah, you can do more.
No. You can also use your knuckles as well. Okay, depending on what kind of pressure your client wants. Then the other side. Now it's up to you. You can either, it's good to kind of work away from the spine. So you can either work pulling your fingers towards you, or if you find that a bit awkward, you can work from the other side of the couch.
How to get to the other side of the couch,
You just
with
literally
holding
walk-
The body
you
in,
just
yeah,
walk
keep
around.
your palm.
Right. The other thing you could do is kind of stand like that, facing towards the feet. Eventually, when I show you deeper movements, you can also use your elbows, your forearms on the lower back as well.
Did you say you've got the wooden things in the cupboard? That you
Yes,
can
I
show us?
think I've got them in there. See if I can get them out. Yeah. Okay, so then just do an effleurage. You're going to work up the top of the couch. You're doing an effleurage, and that's going to take you to the top of the couch, and you're going to work kneading deep into the trapezius, the rhomboid, around the scapula. Okay, so one side at a time. Use your body weight. Make sure you've got enough space behind you. If the client likes strong pressure, you can do double thumbs. Pressure, okay.
So you're kneading for number 6, see that you've got effleurage, but you're doing a bit of kneading.
Okay, I've already done the effleurage. So that's the effleurage. I've come up.
Oh, so you're at the top.
Yeah, so I've just effleurage to come up. Yeah, and then we're on number 7. Yeah. So kneading, deep kneading in. You're going to work around the scapula. Now, if you're not sure where the scapula is, just get your client to put the hand on the lower back, and then you've got a nice definition. Okay. And this is quite a nice movement anyway, certainly if people get problems around here, to get deep into under the scapula. Okay, just return, put your hand back for now. Thank you. Okay, so you're working around effleurage just to soothe it, and then do more. So 3 times around. You can also use your knuckles as well.
Are you finding lots of lumps in there?
I can feel some tension, yeah. If you do find an area that is tight, stay there, because it's guaranteed that the client will want you to be on that point that feels quite sore, yeah. Obviously get them to speak to you. If it gets too, if they want less pressure, make sure they let you know.
Is there usually a lot of gristle and tightness behind that scapula?
Yeah, there's often tightness in there. I know I have it
I
myself.
can see it.
So then there are some additional movements. You can do all that on the other side, but there's some additional movements you can use on the upper body as well. So you can do an exploratory, so from the spine, use your fingers and slide out towards the scapula, and often your fingers will kind of, jump over you'll feel the tension, jump over a bump, a knot. Feel that the erector spleni is quite tighter down here. You can also work further down. This one's not on your notes, but if you feel like this area is really tense, then you can work further down. Okay. The other movements you can do frictions, which really help down. Remember I said last week or the week before about breaking down adhesions? If you get asked a question, certainly in the VTCT, which is the best movement to help break down adhesions and knots, then it would be frictions. Yeah, so really vigorous warming up, and then you can go back and do deep, either finger kneading. You can do neuromuscular, so one thumb on top of the other. If you find an area that's tense, hold in, release.
Is that called
Neuromuscular. And then you can continue that up to, 3 times, getting deeper each time. Now, it's good to work with the client's breath at this point. So if you get particularly if it's painful as well, if you can just take some deep breaths in and out. So when he's breathing in, I'm not pressing, because his chest is expanding. When he's breathing out, I'm pressing in. Okay? See his rib cage expanding? And when he breathes out, I'm pressing in. Yeah? And then one more in. So he's also, it's kind of, you can encourage the client to breathe out the pain, but also you're not working against the rib cage. Okay? All right, then you can repeat all of that on the other side.
Can I ask the question? Why is that, by putting the thumbs on top of each other, called neuromuscular?
It just works deep into the muscle and working on the nerves as
And
well.
that's what the
Yeah.
neuro means.
Yeah. There's another muscular movement that I'll show you later on with additional movements, working along the nerve pathways as well, which I'll show you at a later stage. Okay, so working deep in. Not quite a lot of tension there. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Go for it.
And remember, you can incorporate the erector spinae muscle as well. If you feel an area of tension, stay there. Try to massage, smooth out the muscle fibres. Okay, then, so you do equal amounts. Yes, you can. Obviously, your thumbs can tire, so you could use other parts, use your fingers, use your knuckles as well. And eventually, as I say, I'm going to show you how to do, in fact I've got some videos about how to do deeper techniques with your elbows and your forearms, really good at this part as well. Okay. Then you're going to work the neck. So you can either use your fingers, and obviously I didn't do, to make sure you're kind of doing equal both sides. Sometimes you might want to work a little bit extra if one side's more tense. So use your fingers, working into the cranium there, into that occipital bone, and you're just going to knead into there. You can also use your knuckles as well.
What's that part called again? I think we did a bit yesterday.
So you've got this, the part of the cranium, the occipital. Yeah?
So,
So
on number
knuckles.
9, when it says into the area under the cranium, you mean the occipital?
Yes.
Alright.
It's the cranium still. The whole thing is the cranium.
Yesterday we did this place.
Yeah? Right, so underneath here?
Yes.
Yeah?
When
Yeah.
we
Yes, that's just the dips where the cranium or that the occipital is this part here, the bone.
got something in the fingers.
Okay, and then once you've done that, you can hold the head, stretch out the shoulder.
Obviously, if someone's got long hair or hair like that, you'd ask them to wear a hairband or a clip.
Yeah, wear them to wear it loosely up. Yeah, definitely.
She's gonna get lots of oil.
Yeah. I mean, most people generally won't mind oil in their hair. You obviously need to check with them.